My pet peeve is when we ask the kids, what do you want to bring? What food should we pack? And they're like, I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. I don't care. We get there like, I don't like this. I didn't want this. We're like, we asked you what you wanted. They're like, well, I don't want this. We're like, well, we're in the middle of nowhere now, so this is what we got.
Hello and welcome to the Carpool Guys podcast, where three dads just trying their best talk about life, work, family, and all the detours in between. We've made mistakes, lots of mistakes, but we've also learned a few things along the way. We don't have it all figured out, but that's never stopped us from sharing our 2 cents anyway. The Carpool Guys podcast is hosted by Asher Dwaretsky, John Ackerman, and Dave from Flatbush Tenenbaum. Buckle up, it's carpool time.
All right, and welcome back to the Carpool Guys podcast. This is a very special edition of the podcast as Dave and Asher and I are recording, and Asher is with child, as they say.
No, not as they say, but my child is sitting here in the room with me right now. Gavi, do you want to say hello? No, he doesn't know.
He's nodding, yes.
Nodding.
You want to say hello? Say hello on the microphone.
Hey, Gavi, welcome. Here. Welcome to the Carpool Guys.
Yes, indeed. It is also a very special day for John. Dave, should we sing? Should we sing to John?
Is the big 6-0?
No, it the big 6-0. Thanks, Dave. You're a true friend. I appreciate the birthday shout-outs, guys, and the 60-year-old guest is...
Happy birthday.
It's nice of Dave to say that you're younger than you really are.
I really appreciate your efforts to make me feel old, and it's working.
It's not that we're making you feel old. You are old.
I've heard it both ways. Shout out Telly Rosenberg.
You do look pretty young, actually.
Thank you. Thank you, Dave. And not thank you, Asher.
By the way, I get calls and people yell at me that I'm so mean to you. Like when you said, "Oh, I only have girls,"
and you said my name was
going to die with you. Yeah. Like Rabbi Hecht called me right afterwards. He's like, "How could you say that to him?" I was like, "I don't know. I don't even think it through. It just comes out."
I loved it. I thought that was hilarious. That was great.
I thought it was hilarious too.
Last episode,
it's also true.
It is true. Last episode, everything for us that could have gone wrong went wrong. And we still had a great episode. So great job, guys.
I saw Rabbi Hecht actually this week on Tuesday, and I drove by. I was in Queens, and I saw him getting into his car. I started going, "Can we record right now? Let's record right now, Rabbi."
He said that to you, or you said that to him?
No, I said that to him.
That's cute.
Amazing. We'll get Rabbi Hecht. We will get him on the pod soon, hopefully. So let's get to it. Let's go around the horn. Hey, Dave, you want to lead off?
No, I'm just gonna say that my wife was up in Camp Kaylie for the month, and yesterday everybody came home.
Right.
So it was a lot of fun. It was, you think to yourself that you have an open house, a free house, and it's just you, and everything's gonna be quiet. I actually could not sleep any night.
Really?
And I love my wife. I love my family. It's not that I was like crying all night, that I was lonely. I just couldn't fall asleep any night.
Yeah, it disrupts your routine.
Which was very strange. I did enjoy some freedoms. Goldgrab did make fun of me. I was watching ESPN Jeopardy. And because
I heard about this ESPN.
It's a great show. I love it. I actually really enjoyed it. But I was such a loser because since I was home alone and watching alone, and I knew probably at least 60 to 70% of the answers, I sat there with a notebook and I kept score. And I wanted to.
Oh my God!
And I even wagered
ESPN Jeopardy.
I wagered on daily doubles. I was taking it very seriously.
I think that's fun. That's how we have fun in our old age. There's nothing wrong with that.
And then Goldgrab's like, he came over to the house because he managed. I'll tell you this in a second, but he actually said, like, he turns to me with like such a dead face and he goes, "You need your family back." But I did something cool while they were away. My girls, my older two, share a large room, which is really pretty much the whole upstairs of our house. I don't know who built this place, but there was a large bedroom that could really hold like 3 bedrooms. And they love each other so much that they can't get enough of each other. And I, without anybody really knowing, I contracted somebody to build a wall.
Really?
Like make separate rooms. And because I wasn't home on weekends, and this is when a lot of those people are able to do it, shout out to friend of our show, Tzvi Goldgrab, who really managed the entire project.
Oh, wow. Tzvi managed your home construction project?
I was not there at all.
Did it come out to your liking?
Perfect. Great job.
Wow.
I was happy. And the kids who came home yesterday and saw it for the first time loved it, which is Baruch Hashem. So hopefully it'll be successful. But thank you, Tzvi, for managing the project, really beginning to end, opening the door, checking in on him. And I'm annoying, so I was like saying, "Did you check? Like, let him think that you're going to be coming like 50 times, so he doesn't steal my whole house, rob my whole house."
Right.
And really great job, managed the project perfectly, and I'm happy to have my kids back, and that's my time.
Awesome. I hear what you're saying, by the way, about not being able to sleep when there's a routine disruption. My wife works a lot of overnights. I have the same problem. I have a problem that I can't sleep, but I have a problem that I can't go to sleep. Because I'm like, I'll watch another show. I'll grab another snack. I'll do another whatever. And then it's like,
and that's like multiple times a week?
Every night.
It can be. It'll be sometimes 2 or 3 times a week.
That you don't sleep and you're like sitting there and doing stuff? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's not good. Some weeks it doesn't happen at all. But there are times when she's working and she's just late, and I'm just like, messing around watching several episodes of whatever random show I'm going to watch that I wouldn't watch with her. And I'm like, okay, I got to plow through a season, So.
I have an issue with that. Like we go on a couple of overnight trips from camp. It is exhausting. Like on an adult, like you're going to Hershey Park, like it's fun, but at the same time you're like managing and supervising kids. I'm so exhausted by the end. You get back and then you're wired, and I cannot fall asleep. I come home, I take a shower, which is like the greatest shower ever, and then I'm wired and I cannot fall asleep for hours. And it's like I'm super tired, and yet I can't fall asleep. It's very weird.
And that's when ESPN Jeopardy comes in.
That's
or a movie that my wife would have no interest in. I'm telling you, it must have happened at least like 10 times throughout this month that I would text Avi goodnight, and she'd be like, "Why are you still up?" And then I look at the clock, I'm like, "Wow, it's 1:30."
That's so sweet though that you're texting your wife goodnight. That's so nice.
Oh, I'm a sweet
At 1:30
guy.
in the morning.
Yeah, but it's camp time for her, so she's
There's one night that I did not text her goodnight because I didn't want to be judged 3 nights in a row that I was up so late.
It's a good strategy. I hear you. You got to make a choice. Do you do the text, the goodnight text, which is nice and sweet, but it gives away, right? It gives you up that you were staying up very late. It's a balance.
It's a balance. All right, John, what's on your mind, man?
Yeah, so shout out to friend of the show, guest of the show, Allison Blass, who brought this up. And I'm so, Allison, I am with you on this. School supplies, like what is going on with school supplies? It is too much. It is overwhelming. We're in that season of school supplies. I want to say some schools, and my kid's school, Hank, shouts to Hank, decided, or I should say at least it's Hank Elementary School. I don't know about the middle school or the high school or whatever, but
I think it's both the middle school and the elementary school.
So they have said, we've taken this off your plate. We are ordering the school supplies. Don't worry about it. And I know we're paying for it. I'm okay with that. It's crazy. The back to school stuff is so overwhelming. And then when the kids get involved with their opinions, and this is why I'm so happy that some of the schools are taking this over. It's like, no, I don't want that color notebook. I want that notebook. I want that pen and that this and that stupid, whatever the protractor is and this calculator. It's too much. It's just like, take this. You guys are the experts. You're teaching our kids. So you get the school supplies. And I'm in support of that. But otherwise, it's so crazy that the schools kind of dump this massive project on you a few weeks before school starts. And you have to shop in multiple stores. You got to go to multiple different sales. Target's got that. Walmart's got this. Amazon has this. There's not one central location. It's lunacy. And Thank God Hank took it off my plate this year. I should say off my wife's plate. I don't understand when this became so complicated. I just remember as a kid, you got your school supplies, and that was kind of it. The worst, by the way, and then I'll get off my soapbox. The worst is when a kid shows up and the teachers are like, oh, by the way, here's the addendum list of things that you need on day one. Like they didn't send out the email. They weren't part of the overall school supplies thing. And they're like, oh, you also need this for my class because my class needs this kind of, shut up. You need this kind of notebook.
Because I don't work in the summer and I didn't give my list until the day one.
Okay, so a little bit of a secret on that. As the inside scoop, you're supposed to give your list before the school year is over. It's not during the summer. Just a little bit of the inside of what happens in schools.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Know.
I'm weird. I mean, we know that.
Confirmed.
I actually look forward to doing the school supply shop. The problem is, I will be first to admit, I don't read the list. So I go to like Staples and Walmart and get like their 25-cent deals or like their 50-cent deals, and I just buy like 30 notebooks, like 20 loose sleeves.
Wow.
Like, and I just have such a great time doing it. And then Avi's like, did you read the list? Did you check off anything? I'm like, no. We do that after we look at all the things I bought. But I know from year to year, like pretty much what we need. I've been pretty good at that. But Leia, to your what you said, Leia actually had a problem where one of her subjects, English or Hebrew, I don't remember which one, said we're going to give the list on day one. That doesn't help me with my Staples and Walmart shopping.
Right.
Yeah.
Apparently in high school they do that also. The one thing I will say is I typically just ask the kids for a folder. And what I have done over the last, I want to say 3 years, is I just buy a bulk pack of like green folders, and that's their folder for my class, and I just give it to them. It's like it just makes it easier for them.
Yeah.
I give it out on the first day.
But you have a plan at least. I
have a plan. I also give kids
saying
pens. I buy pens for the class. I am not like the type of teacher who's like, why didn't you bring a pen? You should be prepared. You're going to have to be prepared for life. I'm not that guy. I never have. I mean, I usually do have a pen in my pocket, but like I think at some point Rabbi Hech said to us, you never come to a meeting without a pen. And it made an impression on me. And it's like, yes, people come without pens all the time. Nobody makes them feel bad. And, you know, you just give it to them. So, like, I come with a box of pens. I buy it in bulk from Amazon for, like, I don't know what it is, $15 for 144 pens. It lasts me a few months. And then I give it out. I usually have a box in my office also. So, like, if they need it. I feel like that's, you know, one of the kindnesses of being in a school is, like, if a kid needs a pen, like, it doesn't have to ruin their day.
And I bet the students are going to remember you for being the guy who did it, for being the one person who said, you know what, I'm going to take one little thing. We're going to have a safety valve for you, and don't worry about it. Can you imagine? Yeah, you walk into a meeting, and if you ask to borrow a pen, which is a totally normal thing. Oh, does anybody have a pen? I forgot my pen in the other office. And then can you imagine somebody yelling at you like, get out, you didn't bring a pen.
I imagine that does happen. I would not be surprised if in like corporate America somebody does yell at you and be like, how did you not come to prepared for this meeting without a pen? But that person is crazy.
Yeah. We don't need it for our
a good question for our listeners. I was that kid, I'm gonna be the first to admit, when you show up to the test without the pencil.
Okay, that drives me nuts.
And you find yourself using like a broken pencil or just the lead.
That's not the worst. The worst is when they use a highlighter.
I was that kid growing up with literally like I would like sit there with the I had the click pencil, but I only had the lead, or I'm literally my pencil broke and I'm sitting there like trying to keep it into the hole and mark off the answers because I didn't come prepared for the test. But I'm the guy. I mean,
I'm telling you, a kid once used a highlighter with me in my class to write on a test, and was like, "What are you trying to do to me?" Like, I try to tell the kids I don't like red pens. It's probably like trauma from when I was a kid.
No, but that's the grading pen.
I don't grade with a red pen. I usually use a blue or a black, whatever. But I hate red pens, and then kids do it on purpose to just mess with me. And I also cannot read their handwriting. It's gotten really terrible.
If you're one of Asher's students and you're listening to the show, send us an email, carpoolguyspod@gmail.com, and we want to hear stories about what else do you do that drives Asher crazy.
Oh, they do a lot of things. They do a lot.
I used to do that.
I'm
I'm not unique in this, but I used to do that where you would write purposely sloppy if you don't know the answer. and hope that they mark it right.
I tell the kids if I can't read it,
Great plan.
I tell them if I cannot read it, I'm marking it wrong. That's what I tell them now. And
But
I was
you
wrong.
told us before
I was
that
wrong
you
anyway,
use-
so it's worth a shot.
last
That's
year
amazing.
I started using ChatGPT
AI,
to
right.
take a picture to try to see if it could decipher what the writing was. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and it's like I can't spend that time. I understand their handwriting is bad. Sometimes kids will type the answers, but it's really 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 rough. Like it's reason why I have moved in the direction of giving multiple choice tests, because it's very very hard. But then you have is that a D? Is that an A? Is that a B? It's very hard to decipher. And Gavi's still here.
Gavi's back. Hey, Gavi.
Gavi's back. I feel like that guy in the news report where he was
where you
he
yanked
snuck
kid
in
out in the
behind.
middle of
Yes.
COVID?
Oh, gosh.
On that note, Asher, what's on your mind today?
This is what's on my mind right now is that I'm trying to record a podcast and my son is come downstairs and is making this all special for me. Very exciting experience. I can't believe that camp is over. It went by in a flash, and it was really, really it was a special season. As you could see, I'm still hoarse from Color War, which was amazing. And but I'm so tired. It's hard to work in camp as an adult. Like every year you get to a point where you're like, wow, like how do I get this energy level up every single year? It's just not the same.
Yeah,
Gavi's got the energy level though. That's what I
The,
can say.
the kids' energy is not being left for want. That's for sure. They're like, what are we doing today?
We're going on a family trip this coming week. We're going to Niagara Falls. We've been planning it. It's actually really fun because my older one, Izzy, has actually been planning a lot of the vacation with my wife.
That's cool.
And
That's
it's
pretty
like
cool.
fun for me because we're really excited. And I think it's going to be a really fun road trip. I am dreading some of the, road trip challenges, but I am excited. I'm very much excited. I don't think we've gone on a road trip like this ever. We once drove down to South Carolina to see my sister, but the kids were really young and they didn't have that same buy-in. So I think this will be a lot of fun.
There are parts of this trip that are really a grind.
Yeah.
Hope you have just the stops planned.
Yeah. Road trips, I enjoy driving, and we're going to get to this at some point in the show if Asher can find a way to control his children. But I love driving and I enjoy driving. But it becomes the really long road trips, like Dave, like you said, are such a grind. It's a big challenge.
It is a grind, but I'm like, look, this is not okay. Niagara Falls is 5.5 hours. We're going to stop in the middle.
No,
We're not
it's
going to
not.
drive. I'm
Niagara
sorry.
Falls
We're
is not
leaving.
5.5
We're going
hours.
from Monroe. We're leaving from Monroe. We're going to Monroe tonight. We rented a house.
Okay. That's
not
cool.
me, my in-laws. I don't have that kind of money. But we're going to rent a house in Monroe near Muncie, and we're going to go for Shabbos, and then Sunday morning we're going to leave from there. So it's 5.5 hours from there.
That's it?
We'll stay-
I'm surprised. I think
It's
a
not so
little bit more.
bad. It's not terrible. So it's very exciting, and it should be a lot of fun. I'm excited.
Oh, that is awesome. We did that once.
Should I be particularly nervous about things in the car? I know the standard, someone might throw up, that may happen.
Yeah, that's actually on my list of pet peeves of vacation is the kids throwing up. Now it's not going to be on my list, but a kid's throwing up.
No,
in the
you
car
should
is-
use it. You should definitely use it. It's definitely top one for sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, Leah and her, that's not our challenge. But
It's not your challenge. Bathroom is a challenge. For a few years, we actually had a fake potty in the back of this car just in case. We've never
What's
used
a
it.
fake potty versus a
Like
real
a potty, for the kids for the toilet training, but whatever.
It's like a
Now we don't
cardboard
do that
box.
anymore.
It's a fake
We don't
potty.
do
I actually looked into one of those portable toilets.
Portable
Yeah,
toilet,
they have them.
Yeah.
I know, but I never bought it. I have a garbage can instead.
So listen, let's jump in. We're going to have some fun with this today. We are going to talk about our favorite, or maybe least favorite, but our top pet peeves on the end of summer vacation and the time between camp and school, which is one of the struggles of being a parent, or probably being a kid also on the calendar. And we're going to have a little fun with this. We are going to do an ode to the School of Mock podcast. School of Mock podcast ended about a year ago, shortly before this show launched. And so shout out to our good friend, Shirley Spiegel, who was on that podcast with us. And we are going to do this mock draft style. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 3, 2, 1. I think we'll go, what do we do? Top 3 each? Does that sound good?
Yeah, top 3. But I will say, I want to just give a shout out. School of Mock was a lot of fun. We did a lot of fun. But I think we've blown that out of the water with the success of this show.
Crazy.
Yes.
I will say that.
Yes. This show's definitely been a lot more successful.
So, Shirley, but
School of
thank
Mock.
you. Thank you, Shirley. But we're doing better.
So what you say, I think what you're trying to say is, Sruli, thank you, but Asher, thank you even more. Middle child's. By the way, Middle Child
Last week was Middle Child Week. We have a full year
We didn't
till
do
we
anything
mention
for Middle Child Day.
Yeah, this past week was middle child. You know what it is, Dave? It's Middle Child Awareness Week. It's not Middle Child Appreciation Week.
I was really upset because, John, you made this clip about Middle Child Day, and then it like ends off with Hemorrhoid Day, and I couldn't even like put that out there on my social media because it was like, I don't know, I couldn't do that.
Yeah,
Dave,
I hear that.
Thanks.
Okay, either way, we've acknowledged the Middle Child
He's
awareness
smiling. Dave is
of
so
this,
happy
of this
about
problem, the problem childs of our society. But let's jump in. So we're going to go the way that I have you guys set up on my screen.
No,
so Asher,
John, you're the birthday boy. You should go first.
Okay, fine.
I think we should let the middle child go first.
No.
Middle
I don't need
children
it.
always have it so bad.
I don't need it. No, I don't need your attention.
All right,
It's okay.
we'll go. I'll lead off because it's my birthday. I'll go 1. Dave, you'll go 2, and then Asher, you'll go 2 picks in a row at 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to lead off with number 1, and I mentioned this before. Kids throwing up in the car.
Oh my God.
I have 2 kids that will throw up in the car every time we used to go to Kaylie for visiting day. Every time they would throw up in the car. It's not even like a will they, won't they? It's a they will. The question is only how many
So it's
times.
not Ross and Rachel. It's just.
It's not. It's
will.
my 2
Okay,
younger
so-
kids who shall remain nameless for this. We have to bring bags. Got to bring a change of clothes. I don't even know what to do about it at this point. If anybody's got tips, like send me your tips because it's bad.
What about
man. It's
you
bad.
tried Dramamine?
I think we've tried it. They don't want to take it. Then they
it's
take
not
it.
a
It doesn't
choice.
work.
It's
Yeah.
not choice.
No choice. Just force. Hide
That's
it
what
in their food.
seatbelts are for, so that you can tie them down to give them Dramamine.
Wow, that's a take. That's what seatbelts are for. Okay, anyway, yeah. I don't know. Do you guys have this problem? Because it's a big problem for us.
So, let me go on this one. Oh my! We went to South Carolina, and my sister said to me when we went, she's like, the most important thing is you got to get through Washington D.C. So like we went. I think we left on Motzei Shabbos, and we drove down, and we left. And it's like 8:30, 10, I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock. I don't remember exactly what time we got in the car. And within 30 minutes, we're driving. It was a 13-hour drive. 30 minutes, we're in the car. One of my kids threw up. And then the rest of the car ride, the car smelled so bad for the entire ride. It was terrible. My daughter also is a bit of a car thrower-upper. And it's not great. It's not wonderful.
Yeah. Ugh. That's horrible. Dave, what do you got?
No, I'm just grateful that Leah and her don't have that problem. So I can't relate. I originally was thinking that you picked it too early, but then again, obviously, if both of you are saying it, then it's a real issue.
Yeah, it's horrible. The smell, the cleanup, because like you can only do
I
so
can't
much
deal with
cleanup.
throw up. I can deal with a lot of things. I can't deal with it. Throw up makes me throw up.
Yeah.
Throw up makes you throw up.
If I see somebody throwing up, I see somebody getting that burp, the pre-throw up burp, I will puke.
Oh my God. I've had
And when
that.
I puke, I'm sure other people do. I break out. My whole face breaks out in my. I do it with such force that I break out in like red dots everywhere.
This is horrible, Dave. What is wrong with you?
So last week,
I can't be the only one. It's like all my blood vessels pop.
Last week we were on this overnight trip in Club Getaway, and I wasn't feeling well, and my wife had been sick the day before, and the whole time like, don't throw up now. Don't throw up. You don't want to be sitting there on the floor of a bunk, like on the floor in the bathroom. It's just not the place. And I'm like lying in bed the whole time. Don't. Thank God I soldiered through. but it was so terrible. Dave, I'm with you 100%. It's the worst. Throwing up is the worst thing ever.
Ugh. Okay, Dave, you're up.
Okay. I am going to have to say, how come, especially with road trips, the kids could be amazing. You could have the best trip ever. But like 10 minutes before you get home, I would say 20 minutes to 10 minutes before you get home, they start fighting to the point where you ruin the whole trip.
Yeah.
True point.
Like what the heck? Like, you just had a nice trip. You wanted to, like, at least go into school on a high, on an additional high, because hopefully you had a fun time in camp. And then, like, the last 10 minutes, like, I even, like, you know that little pullover on the southern state?
The pullover on the southern state.
I even once pulled over and I said, this car is calming down before we get home.
Oh, wow.
But like, that's what I understand that, and you're gonna say, oh, the geniuses are all gonna say, well, they're exhausted, they just had a fun trip. I don't care, you know. Like, we just had a fun trip. And that's and like, get over it. We you know, I'm not dealing with fighting now that we just finished our vacation.
Yeah.
Did we have to almost use the 10-second delay on that one, Dave?
The bleep.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you're so right. It's like they've survived this long. It's like, guys, just hold it together for another 15 minutes. We're almost there. And it's like, no, we will not. We are just going to yell at each other and stop like sticking your finger into each other's faces. And yeah.
There is a lot of truth to that like they really do ruin such a nice trip. I think it's cliche. I do think that's like, that is every family. It's in every single movie about vacations, but it's so annoying. It's like, we just had a nice trip. We dropped a lot of money on this thing, and now you guys are ruining it by just being so annoying, ungrateful, blah, blah, blah. And then we start screaming and yelling, and then they're like, thank you. It was so nice. And then like, but it could have been so nice and such great memories. Now we don't end up remembering that. We end up remembering the good memories. But yes, as the parent in the car, it's awful.
Yeah. Looking for solutions for this, because we have it also. It just seems like I don't know if it's like a fatigue thing. Maybe they hit that point where they're exhausted, but we get it. And it's frustrating when you're driving, because on one hand, you want to drive. On the other hand, you want to turn around and strangle your kids. So, you know.
Also, by the way, what seatbelts are for.
Strangling or preventing you from strangling?
I'll take the fifth on that one.
Yeah.
Anyway.
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. Okay. Good call. Fighting in the car.
With
Excellent.
10 minutes left, like at the end of the
with
trip.
10 minutes left.
Yeah, with 10 minutes left.
What about the fighting
right.
in the car when there's plenty of minutes left?
Yeah, but I'm not. Usually it happens in like the first 5 minutes, or at the end to ruin the trip. First 5 minutes, like for the first hour of the trip, I'm turning it around like a cancel. Right? Let's be real.
Didn't you say that you did that once? You threatened to cancel something?
Yeah, all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
That's your like basic. That's your major emphasis.
Yeah, they know.
go-to
They
move.
know it means nothing.
It means nothing.
And the problem is, Leia, my second child, has like a little. She's such a good girl, but she has this little attitude, and she goes, "Daddy, come on, get a hold of yourself. We know we're not canceling." Okay.
You're like in the car on the way to the airport to fly to Israel that you spent like $8 trillion on the tickets. I will turn this car right
She's
around.
like, we know we're not canceling, so think of something else. Yeah.
Yeah. With you. All right. Asher, you are on the clock for 2 picks.
Okay, so my first one is, why does a vacation have to be busier than my regular daily life? Like,
Yeah.
we have to get up earlier in the morning. Every second of the entire day has to be planned out. And by the time I get home, I am so exhausted, or whatever. We get to the hotel at the end of the day. It's like we haven't stopped moving. Like, vacation is to rest. It's not to be busier than my regular day. It feels like I have 17 jobs instead of the regular whatever amount of jobs that I have. Why is that? That's a big pet peeve of mine. I wish that vacation was chill. Like, we once went...
Relaxing.
You went recently to the Bahamas.
Yep.
We went when we had first gotten married. I think we went for a winter vacation to the Bahamas. It was so chill. Like, we just relaxed. Like,
Yeah.
this is not relaxing anymore. It's just busy.
Yep. I actually had this on my list of like the forced fun of like have fun right now or else.
That's similar to your forced picture. You've talked about this before.
Yeah,
But like
it's the same kind of idea.
Huge
Yeah.
proponent of the forced picture.
You like the forced picture.
Dave
John
loves
hates
the
the forced
forced
picture.
picture.
I don't like the idea of like every second has to be planned to the T. We're wasting
No.
time.
You
Like,
need one picture to show for it though.
and here's my question:
Yeah, that's
where is this the worst? In what location on the entire planet is this the worst that every second has to be utilized perfectly? It's in Israel.
Oh, Israel.
Anytime you go to
100% Israel, yeah.
Every time you go to Israel, every second has to be planned. You cannot sit down. You can't even go to the bathroom. You have to be using every moment for the purpose of the vacation. Otherwise, you wasted the trip.
And
You're
Disney.
spending-
Disney also, right?
That's true. Disney's a good
Yeah,
point.
Disney is a close second. I'll tell you a funny story about it.
But
in
you're right.
Israel,
Like
so-
you can't in Israel. Like you if you're not, if you're done and check out at like 10 o'clock at night, it's like you're wasting a night.
You wasted money. You
Yeah.
wasted money. I can't
Yeah.
believe it. 10 o'clock? Really? You should be up till 3 o'clock in the morning. That's what we're here for.
You'll
Yeah,
sleep on the
Nechama
plane.
and I were literally just having this conversation because we're planning a trip to Israel in November. We're trying to plan. We're like, we've got to maximize every single second of every single day. And who cares if we're jet lagged and who cares if we're tired? Like because it's so expensive and it's so time consuming to get there that there's a lot of pressure. Totally with you.
And I don't like it. I don't like the pressure. I want it to be chill and relaxed. And I don't know. To me, that's the reason why I get cranky in the last 10 minutes is like, I haven't slept. I haven't been able to relax. So that's my number one pet peeve is I
Yep.
really wish that vacations were relaxing as opposed to constant busy using every single moment for every single thing. All right, here's my next one.
One thing on that is that I actually am planning a vacation next week.
Oh.
And we are going specifically for like the almost bare bones, but like pool, lake, nice place to live.
I like how you think that's what it's going to be. Where are you going?
Like the Poconos.
Oh,
but
very
like,
excellent.
but like, I don't intend to do anything, and I think that's what we want, like just to relax,
Yeah.
chill,
Yeah. Love it.
zen. I tried
Zen.
to go to like one of those.
I was like
Zen
waiting for another word there. You
Yeah.
pregnant paused on that one.
Namaste.
Namaste.
All right, Asher.
Dave,
Second
can you make
round
this
pick. Let's go.
No, I'm enjoying Dave's meditation course.
I sit there in my linen white pants
Really?
with an open linen white shirt.
Chest hair showing?
What?
Chest hair showing?
Chest hair show. I draw an eagle tattoo across my chest just for the sake of it.
What? Where did that come from?
Where are we going right now? I wear like flip flops, like those like leather flip flops. You know what I'm saying?
Dave all of a sudden
Yes.
became a Buddhist monk, like
What is
just now.
happening right now? In shul this past week, somebody had their shirt unbuttoned, their top button, and there was a significant patch of chest hair. And I went over to him, I'm like, "When did you make Aliyah?" It was nice.
I always
a little
have that.
racist,
People,
no?
Avi always makes
A little
fun of me
racist.
for that because the buttons are not aligned properly. So you either have a button that's too low or
Most
too high.
shirts are aligned.
Yeah.
properly.
No, I'm with Dave on this. I'm with you. You need
No.
the freedom. You need some freedom in there. And like, what is it our fault of the
Yeah.
hair? Like,
What am I supposed
it's
to
just
shave my chest?
next on the Carpool
Because
Guys
you're
podcast.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Well, this is not general pet peeves, but I don't need to see that. I'm just. I'm just.
I
All
want to
right.
speak on the behalf of that guy.
Yeah.
Don't look.
It was right in my face. It was at a bar mitzvah, and it was like right there in my face. So I have to make a
Dave,
comment.
he
That's
gave
who I
Asher
am.
a hug, and he's really tall. It was right in his face.
And I appreciate, John, that you didn't narrow it down because everyone is taller than me, so it could be anybody. Anyway, all right. My
right.
next thing.
Second
This is a
round.
huge pet peeve. I will say.
I
it's
do
a
want to just
preview-
one thing. Was it blonde? Was it Josh Silber?
It was not Josh Silver. It was not Josh Silver. I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't think I've ever gotten a hug from Josh Silver. I'm not sure he's a hugger. I don't know. We'll have to find out. You know what Josh Silver is amazing at, though? Amazing. Besides for the fact he's a great neighbor, we share a snowblower, every time I'm on vacation and we get packages, I ask him, and he is so gracious. His wife is so gracious about it. They always pick up our packages, never say boo, ever. I don't even remember them ever asking in return. Maybe once. I don't think so. I can't remember in return. It's so nice and gracious, and everybody should have neighbors as kind and compassionate and sensitive and nice like that. It's very nice. All right. My second pet peeve. So I will
not
say,
to one up, but my neighbor did manage my project in my second floor.
he's not really your neighbor there.
Four
It's
houses
down
down.
the block. It's not the
my
same.
God.
He's literally behind my house.
I don't know. We
All
can
right,
take
let's
that to
go.
a
Asher,
vote.
second round pick.
Okay. So this is a little bit of a retired pet peeve, Baruch Hashem. Thank God. It's a bit retired because my kids have grown up a little bit. But this was like for at least 10 years of being a parent. Every time we got somewhere, whether it was to my in-laws' house or we got to the vacation or we got home, my kids would not carry anything into the house.
Yeah.
I had to schlep every single suitcase by myself. My wife helped also, but it's like, and then maybe they'll take their bag and they're like, oh, I took in my stuffy that I had with me in the car. And I'm like,
Yep.
thanks. As my arms are being ripped off my body, carrying every single suitcase and bag that I'm carrying into the house. And they don't do anything. Now, thank God, after much yelling and shaming, they actually do something now, and they do help. And shout out to my older two, Aaron and Izzy, who I do ask a lot of, but they do now carry, and thank God it is a little bit retired. But huge pet peeve for years. Here I'm sitting there, I drove, whatever it is, we're sitting in traffic for like 3 hours. Why are you shaking your head? Uh-oh.
Because
I'm
you
saying-
lost me. Because that's a pet peeve now, and like it's the pet peeve that you have to yell at them. But 10 years ago, the kids were like 4 years old. Like, what the hell do you want them to do?
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking when they're 7, 8 years old, 9 years old. They can schlep a little
they
bit.
Bring it, like Simone brings her little doll. Like, what do you want her to
I'm
take? the
not
whole
getting upset at
suitcase?
Simone. First of all, Simone is adorable and very, very cute. I can't get upset at Simone. She's so cute, that kid. But I will just say, it just drives me crazy. It's also like they'll leave stuff in the car, their sweatshirts and their bags, and it's like, come on, why am I have to schlep all that? I understand your point. That's fair. I don't think I was upset at them when they were little babies sitting in their car seat, but when they were 10 years old, they could carry stuff, and it drove me nuts. I'm sitting there, I drive 3+ hours, and we get to where we're supposed to get to, and then I have to schlep everything into the house. Then I'm really upset. It's
I hear that, and I'm going to double down and just say the candy wrappers and the mess that they make throughout the whole road trip, they don't have to leave every ounce of garbage back there.
Yeah. That's yes.
So then what is Pesach cleaning for, if not for a messy car?
Yeah, I've seen your car, Asher.
No. Izzy cleaned it before Pesach. It's much better now. It's better. I wouldn't
It's
say
better.
much better.
Okay.
I went through a whole summer with me. It's not much better. It's
Okay. Good. All right. Kids
Who's on
not
the clock
helping
now?
bring the
John,
bags.
Dave is on the clock.
You did.
Yeah,
okay.
Dave, you're up.
Okay. I know this like because when you're talking about this stuff, you kind of like have like difference of opinions. So one thing that we did discuss, which is terms of like relaxing and lay back a little bit, is something though that bothers me is I have a lot of trouble with people that vacationing with other people, because some people have these tendencies where they have to have 3 meals. And they have to actually sit down and have 3 meals, and the days are scheduled around. And my day is like, okay, we have breakfast, we'll have lunch whenever. It could be ice cream, it could be a chocolate bar, it could be whatever we decide, and then hopefully we'll have dinner at some point. You know, like it doesn't. I can't have like the formality of like having like 3 meal structure, you know, structured rest time, structured this time. So I have a hard time, and I'll be the first to admit, vacationing with other people, because their timing, it kills me. And like I also like I can't wake up at like 11 o'clock and start my day. It's gonna be 7 o'clock, and we're ready to go. And I'm not saying I wake up my whole family at that point, but by 9 o'clock I'm not sitting around the apartment.
So
or the
Dave,
hotel.
just to be clear, your pet peeve is basic human structure to their day of eating 3 meals.
It's other people. It's having to follow.
I didn't read
other
it that way.
Yeah, it's having to follow to other people who can't.
I totally support Dave on this one, 100%.
Yeah.
I hate vacationing with other people, and I have gone on a vacation with John Ackerman. It was lovely, but like
8 years ago. I don't even remember.
It was a while ago, but like I like vacation with my own family. I want to spend time with. I don't really, but I want to try to spend time with my own family and enjoy their company, even though we don't end up enjoying each other's company. We just yell and scream at the kids all day long. But the point is, I hear you. I also like, Dave, I will add to that, then I have to be on really good behavior when I'm with other people, and I don't want to be. I'm on vacation. I want to...
Well, I don't like being...
Asher cuts loose.
I don't want to be relying on you. That's my problem. Like, I don't
Me
need...
personally?
No, whoever I'm with. I mean, you're somebody who I might potentially go with.
You
so
threw that at me a little bit. Like you said, I don't want to be relying on you, and
Yeah.
I took that to
Fill
me.
in you, the listener.
The royal you. The
I
royal.
was the listener on that one.
No. Listen, I didn't even know you were planning on going on this vacation. But
Yeah, we're also going with you to the Poconos. Surprise!
I do hear that. I do. You want to do your thing. You don't want to have to sacrifice your whatever structure, comfort, whatever.
Like we once went with some. I'm not gonna say who. And don't try to guess. But like
Probably the Goldgrabs.
No, but they're like okay. Like the kids get up at around 10:30. Well, what do you cracked out of your mind? First of all, I don't sleep on vacation. Second of all, like we're out and about already. You know.
Right. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a too late. Like that's too late. You have to balance like having some chill and some relaxation with getting in what you want to get in. But yeah, that's too late already.
Right. No, I totally support Dave on this one, 100%. I do not want to go on vacation with other people. It's weird. It's also like, I don't know. I mean, I think there is room for it.
I like that check-in, like an activity. Like we're both in the same place. Let's do an activity together.
Oh God, it's hard.
Right.
Anyway,
And
no,
it's gotta be one.
I could
You gotta
see,
do one
I could
for you,
envision, like John. I think weren't you in the Bahamas with the Wassers? Am I not mistaken about that?
Yeah, we ran
but
into
you didn't plan it
the
together.
Wassers.
You
We didn't
didn't
go
plan it
together.
together.
We didn't plan together. We bumped into them there. We hung out a little bit by the pool and at the beach, but not. We didn't like go and do stuff together. It was more.
Yeah,
of a,
that's fine.
That's
I'm
fun.
not opposed to seeing. I love seeing people.
I could
Yeah.
see it if like everybody went as a group, like all the couples, whatever. That would be fun. And like you had your time by yourself, and then you had your time together, and you go out to a meal or whatever. I don't know what. Do you guys remember when we had first moved into West Hampstead? There was this like art night or something.
Yeah.
where we painted.
Yeah.
Did you go, Dave? I can't remember if you went. You guys didn't go. It was a blast, and it was really fun. We've never done anything like that ever since. But
We
it was
did. I
so
think
much
Nechama
fun.
organized that actually. That was a lot of fun.
It's possible. It's very possible. What was that paint place called? I can't remember what it was called.
I don't know.
Something. Anyway,
Yeah.
whatever it was called. But it was a lot of fun, and there is what to be said of that. But I agree with Dave 100%. I don't ideally want to go on vacation with my family. Also, I get sometimes embarrassed when my kids are misbehaving, and I don't want to deal with that in front of somebody else whose kids
Yeah.
are like total angels and are
Yeah,
behaving
listen. Most of
like-
our friends' kids are not total angels.
Yeah, nobody's kids are total angels. It's you just don't see it all the time.
That's
I just have more patience for my kids, Michigas, than other people's kids.
Oh, that's a good point. Also, is like when someone else's kid is misbehaving, you're like, "Oh God, this is so terrible," and then you're so irritated at their kid.
Right.
Oh, Dave, 100%. I can. This is the top pet peeve of the day.
That's
for
right.
sure.
And I picked.
I feel like I may be more patient for other people's kids, which is not
It
good. I'm not saying
depends
that
what
it's
is
a good
happening.
thing.
If the kid falls down and hurts themselves, yeah. But like, if the kid is screaming and having a temper tantrum, you're like,
Kid just being annoying, and also like being annoying about something that like is like I want to do the speed pass. You know, like what?
Right.
oh yeah.
Right. Okay. My pet peeve is I live a life of like I'm always anticipating. I have a problem sometimes with the living in the now. I'm always kind of 3 weeks in the future anticipating the next thing. Sometimes it's good because like on Tisha B'Av, I'm sitting there thinking, hey, tomorrow I can shave, like, or I can eat soon. Like I'm all about anticipation, which makes this particular between camp and school vacation a little bit challenging for me because I'm sitting there like school starting soon. That means homework. And that means cold weather's coming, and I hate cold weather. And that means like my job's about to get a lot busier, and that extra like I cause stress for myself on the vacation when I should be relaxing. I'm sitting there like, shoot, this is really nice now, but when we get back, all this stuff is happening. And it's not a pet peeve of other people. It's a pet peeve of things I do to myself, is that takes away some of the fun of the vacation for me.
I hear that. So you need to vacation when nothing else is on the horizon.
Look, it's like vacationing in the summer is great because there's more summer afterwards. You know, even the midwinter vacation, like at the end of January, yeshiva break. So now you're kind of like you're over the top of the hill of like the bad weather, and now you're starting to like Purim's coming up, baseball season's coming up, summer's coming up. There's stuff coming, you know.
I think that is the most unrealistic expectation of life I have ever heard in my entire life. I'm not saying it's normal. I've heard a lot of expectations from people in my office. Yeah. You are now saying, I don't want to go on vacation when real life is on the other side.
No, I'm not saying I don't want to go.
Vacation, John. That is the worst take ever.
No, it's pretty bad. I agree. I agree with that. I mean, because like you're my pet peeve is that life has things coming up.
Yeah.
So like, I don't like Rosh Hashanah because Sukkot is coming up next, and I don't know. I have to build my sukkah, and I don't like Thanksgiving. You know, because I like to prepare for Black Friday shopping.
Right.
John's basically saying, my pet peeve is that time moves forward.
My pet peeve is that I have anxiety over the schedule of the year.
That's why, by the way, one of my favorite days of the year is Erev Thanksgiving, the Wednesday night
We all
before
agree on that one.
Right, because you have the full weekend ahead of you.
Oh, it's so great.
Right. Right.
It's so great.
Yeah, it's terrible. Do you want to redo?
Yeah, you just
no,
wasted a
I
pick,
will
John.
stand by it. There's no redos.
There's no reason to stand by it. That you should be embarrassed of that pick, John.
It's not. It's just who I am. I acknowledge that it's weird.
I'm sorry. Do you get up in the morning and go, oh gosh, it's now. I'm afraid of 7:01.
No, it's not that. It's I don't know what to eat for breakfast, so I don't want to ruin lunch.
Right. Oh my god!
John,
so many things.
You know what it is, Dave? This is old age coming out in his pet peeve.
I don't know. This is weird. This is just weird.
It's weird. All right, Dave, you're up for your final
I accept
pick.
it.
No, it's
I
John
accept
again.
the weirdness.
Oh, John is up again.
Okay, I'm up again with my last pick, and I'm gonna go with my pet peeve is food, but not like I love eating. I love food. My pet peeve is when we ask the kids, what do you want to bring? What food should we pack? And they're like, I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. I don't care. And then we pack the food, we prep the food, and we get there like, I don't like this. I didn't want this. I never said I wanted this. We're like, we asked you what you wanted. They're like, well, I don't want this. We're like, well, we're in the middle of nowhere now, so this is what we got. And I that whole like, we'll bring whatever you want. And they're like, I don't care. It's fine. Bring whatever.
I had that one. I wrote it down differently. The kid who has the veto power is like, yes,
yeah.
Like we're all getting pizza. And the one kid goes, no, we're not getting pizza. And then we're like, okay, we're going to get flesh. Like, no, it's not fair. I don't want that. It's like, but you're right. They don't know what they want, but they know
you
they
go
want
to pizza because it's cheap. And then like one kid gets this like Caesar salad that's
oh my gosh. It's $1,000.
Yeah.
I agree. That's an annoying pet peeve is like they can't figure out what they want, but they know they want the opposite of everything that you possibly could have ever bought.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. I don't know what I want, but I know it's nothing that you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's well said.
All right, Dave, your last pick.
I don't like added on fees.
Yeah.
Like resort fees. Like I'm looking at these like Poconos, like, you know, and they're like, well, and then if you want to use the pool and the beach and the lakefront, it's an extra $10 a person. I don't like resort fees.
Yeah.
They're the worst. Can anybody tell that I'm out of choices?
No, I think this is actually a really good one.
No, it's very true. It's so crazy how much you budget. Let's say, okay, whatever amount of money you're going to budget towards your vacation, and then it's so much more expensive because of all these things you're talking about.
Resort fees are super expensive, and you feel like you're getting nothing for it. It's like I've already paid for my vacation. I paid for the flight, the travel. I paid for the hotel, and now I have to pay to be on vacation, an extra fee. What? I already paid for everything.
or like ridiculous parking sometimes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Parking.
For like 13
I have
seconds.
a stretch of broken land here. It will cost you $40 an hour to just not do anything. Just to put your car here and do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's terrible. It's awful.
Okay. I don't think you're going to get a lot of argument from us. We also don't like spending money that we didn't want to spend. So I think we're with you on that, Dave. So Asher, why don't you bring us home?
Okay, so this is uniquely Jewish. I'm just going to be out there. This is uniquely Jewish. I understand it. I understand that I'm going niche on this one. When you are on vacation somewhere, and now it happens to be my brother-in-law is phenomenal. My brother-in-law, Aviel, he is the greatest person to take with you because he will organize the Mincha and he will find every Jew possible and makes Mincha super easy. But Mincha on vacation drives me nuts. And then you have the random guy picking out a Mincha and he goes, "You're number 2. Do you mind just staying here?" And you're like standing there for like 45 minutes waiting for him. And then he's not aggressive. I'm not aggressive about Mincha. It's very hard for me to like, rope in people because like I get it. I understand. Like people are with their family. It's awkward. And then the guy goes, "Yeah, I davened already." It's like, how did you daven? It's just Mincha now. Like, how is that even possible? Like, oh, I'm going to daven later. And you're like in the middle of Kansas. Like where? But it just drives me crazy. It drives me crazy that like people are like, it's very nice. I love it that people are so committed to it, but it just there's a little bit of like this anxiety that goes with it.
I'm
funny.
totally with you, and I'll tell you this: the Mincha guy who's shouting it into the random crowd at Disney World, where there's just like 1 million people hoping for the best. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
But you do want that guy. You just don't want to be that guy.
And you don't want to be waiting with him like number 2, like you said.
Yeah,
I don't want to be like, tell me when I'm number 10.
I don't want to be with that guy. That guy's embarrassing. I get what he's doing. I understand it. I'm not like anti-Mincha.
I'm not anti-Mincha either.
But I don't like that guy.
The other thing is,
I don't like that guy.
The thing
and
that
I'm not
drove
going
me
on
nuts,
vacation with him. That's for
I
sure.
think I mentioned this before. We went to Six Flags during Chol HaMoed of Pesach, and we're like standing there getting ready to daven, and everybody takes out their phone to see which way is Mizrach, and I'm like, guys,
the
the
Mizrach
sun
guy
is behind you. The sun sets in the west.
Those
and we
compass
face east.
people bother me.
And the guy's like, "Oh, it doesn't always set in the west." I'm like, "Yes,
That same
it
personality.
does. That is how the sun works."
I think it's that way.
I know, but it's like, I said, like, guys, this is how it works in the late afternoon. They're like, yeah, but what happens when you daven at 12 o'clock? I'm like, first of all, you don't.
12 o'clock.
And second of all, it's 4:30, and the sun is already on a setting path. It's behind you. That's the way it works. Face towards the other way of the sun.
Yeah. I don't care enough. I just daven whatever direction I do.
This is fun.
We had somebody who said that to us recently, John. I'm not going to out this person, but we were talking about Yala V'Yavo on Chol HaMoed, on Rosh Chodesh. And I was like, how many times, this is a great question in general, is what was your max number of repeating Shemona Esrei? He's like, I don't care. Like, once I forget, I don't repeat Shemona Esrei anymore. And I'm like, what? I repeated Shemona Esrei like 4 or 5 times.
I'm guilty of that too. I added on at the end.
Ooh, that's okay. I like it. We should do a davening pet peeves or hot takes.
I don't do Tachnan except for an Elul.
I don't think you're the only person who has eliminated Tachnan.
I don't remember the last time I did Karbanos.
Yeah.
Beis HaMikdash. That's the last time I did Karbanos, was in the Beis HaMikdash.
Oh, wow. They're important. But
let me just do a quick recap. So I went with my 3 picks were vomiting in the car, kids vomiting in the car, were the anticipation of what comes after the vacation, which I took a lot of heat for, and the food and kids not caring and not helping and just being in general. I don't want
it's
that.
Not that they don't care. They go.
No, they say they
the
don't care.
Counter.
They say they don't care.
They don't care, and then they care very much.
And then they pick at everybody else's.
Right. Correct. And then Dave, you chose fighting in the last 10 minutes on the way back. The hyperstructure of the meal / the people with you on vacation.
No, not from us. The hyper from
of the people.
others.
Yeah, of
Others.
the people with you on vacation, and fees, parking, resort fees, spending of the money you didn't want to spend. Asher, You went with why are we so busy? I just want to chill and doing too many things on vacation. Kids not helping to bring in the bags, and you don't like Mincha. So that's
I do like Mincha. I don't like.
No, I know.
It is funny,
I know,
though.
I
I
know.
want to
Not-
say
yeah.
one thing. Like, I have a shtick. Avi knows this. When we come home from vacation, I'll help. I'll take, like, all 50 bags. You know, like, I'll do everything. But then I go to the bathroom with the hope that when I leave the bathroom, everything's unpacked already.
I love that. Avi, if you're listening, this is
Well, I'm telling you, she unpacked from camp within 2 hours of getting home.
wow.
Like, completely.
That's a pet peeve. Also, by the way, why do we have to unpack the night we get back? Why does everything have
This
to come
is
in?
Asher.
Bring
This
it
is
in
a
the next
universal
day.
wives thing.
my
We could do an entire podcast on this, but they're probably not listening at this point. But if they are, they're plotting our demise. Did we lose Asher?
Well, by the looks of it, I think
It looks like he fell asleep. It
I just
froze.
snorted.
It froze and he fell asleep.
It froze.
Asher,
I
you
keep
there?
freezing.
Hey, Asher woke up. Excellent. Okay.
Why don't we do question of the week?
Question of the week is what are you most looking forward to on the end of the summer vacation?
Excellent, great
Ooh,
question. Jim.
okay, I'm gonna go first on this one. What am I most looking forward to on this vacation? I'm actually gonna make a really strong attempt to not play on my phone on
longest short
vacation.
answer ever.
I know. I was.
This is
thinking
the
same
longest
thing.
short answer.
He had to
ever.
sit there and
Fine,
repeat the
sorry.
whole question.
You go.
It was like,
Okay,
like,
let him
what
answer.
is-
Go.
Water parks. We're going to an indoor water park. I'm excited about water parks.
Nice.
Give me the water parks all the time.
I just love the fact that this is like the last hurrah before school.
Yeah.
It just feels good. It feels good to get out one last time and just do your thing and have a good time.
I hear you. I am actually. This is our first road trip like this. I'm looking forward to like just memories and just having a good time and you know making these are going to be core memories for my kids and I'm excited about it.
Love it. All right, guys, this was a super fun episode. I think we should do this again sometime. I really liked the
What
format
are you
as a.
eating, Dave?
Do now.
It's like blocked out, so we can't even tell.
Anyway,
Oh, it's a
guys,
piece
thank
of
you
bread.
very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Carpool Guys podcast. Please give us a 5-star review. We'd
Can we
appreciate
give a
5
shout out
stars.
to Todd?
Shout
give a
out
shout
to
out to
Todd. Yeah, Todd, if you're listening, we're
We
thinking
might
about
have
you.
touched him.
Follow us on Instagram at Carpool Guys Pod. You can join our WhatsApp group and give us some ideas and give us some feedback. We love your ideas, and so I want to shout out our WhatsApp group. But don't forget, you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, on Amazon Music, and on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcast. Thanks a lot, guys. This is a lot of fun. Have a great vacation,
you.
everybody.
Hey, thank you guys.
Be safe.